Oh my,
Ooh, hi, we're live. Hi. Hi.
yo,
Huh.
whoa.
What a day.
I,
What a freaking I'm on like such a high right now.
I mean,
What a
I
day.
literally said it yesterday that that was the coolest day one,
Yeah.
just for the drama aspect of it. Today was even better. Like it took the
Ooh.
drama from yesterday and blew it out the water, and it was just unbelievable.
It was
It
a
was so good.
day.
It
It
was a day.
was a hype freaking day, edge of your seat, thinking that you knew what was going to happen and how wrong you were and all these things. And it was so exciting to
It was
watch
so
today.
good.
It
It was
was
so good.
all right.
Can
So
we just jump into petty first before we?
Yeah, fine. We can do
Oh,
petty.
what?
No,
What do
go
you?
ahead. No, I'm just on such a high right now from watching the last heat of the men and just how good the last event was, Helena was, and the twist that it was. At first, I was like, oh, I was a little, I guess I could say bummed that like it was a 35-pound dumbbell and it was a 50-pound dumbbell and like it's not really Helen. Like, where's the kettlebell? Like, why wouldn't they make it like a double kettlebell swing or double kettlebell snatch or something like that?
Ooh, I wasn't mad about it.
But I was, and I'll say this and it completely admit to it, I was so wrong. The hype and the theatrics and the fitness and the edge of your seat thrill, like the adrenaline, like I got to give it to Boz. Like this was a great, great test as a fan, as a spectator, and as a CrossFit lover. Like it was such a good freaking event, and the shakeup was so good, and the mix up was so good, and
Yeah, man.
I mean, it was. I'm on such a high from that, but yeah, we can talk petty. You want to do petty first?
No, it's fine. If you want to do Helena first, that's fine. Yeah, that was super fun. There was a lot of good races in there. There's been a lot of good races in all of them. There were some good races in ski bag. There were some good races in alpaca, and uh, just some two-man shows that or two-women shows, whichever. That just it was like, okay, this storyline is amazing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Helena, I loved the I just loved how for like I mean, if you're like, hey, these are strong people or big people.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? Um, they are like, yeah, that's great, but it's cardio based. They didn't make the dumbbells heavy enough for it to matter if you were strong or not. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't make the amount of uh
Reps.
well, yeah, the reps, but also the amount of bar muscle ups enough where like if gymnasts wanted to like leave the strong people in the dust, they could. So that was a perfect kind of blend of you're either fit or you're not fit, and you had to be able to run. I mean, those 400-meter runs were some of those dudes that went out too hot on that first 400.
Mm-hmm. The women too.
Yeah,
The
women.
women too. There
Yeah,
weren't too many that could. Did anybody? Did anybody start out hot?
yeah, Laura.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
I was gonna say, did anybody start out hot and then end up winning the event? And I don't think so
oh,
because, like I'll just talk the last heat for example. Like Adler started off like he wasn't the first one in from the first run, and him and Roman
yeah,
got
they
off like kind of together, and then he made his move, and then he was able to make the move or whatever from there. So
Yeah, they all drafted off of the big person. Like Ariel
mm-hmm.
Lowen and Emma Lawson drafted off of Laura running in front the entire time for the
Drafting.
first two laps. And then Adler drafted off of Roman for at least a lap and a 3/4. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
and
and
he
then
made
he
his
was just
move
like,
to
yeah, I'm out. I don't even need you to draft off of.
yeah.
So, I mean, you didn't have to come out hot on that one and you would have been okay. And Laura did, and she bit it at the end. Roman did. He bit it. I mean, he
Mm-hmm.
didn't. Yeah, I mean, he bit it at the end. Like,
Yeah. I just loved that there was the race at the end. Every single heat, there was a race. And it didn't always necessarily mean like first and second, but like there was a race for points and every single heat. And I think that was the coolest part. It didn't matter if you were 5 and 6 in the heat. It didn't matter if you were 3 and 4 in you, but there was always a battle at the very end. But in terms when it comes to battling and moving that fast, there were also a lot of no reps too, which was
yeah,
hard to swallow because in that kind of race, you get a no rep It's very much like the hat trick one from last year.
Well, no,
I kind of got the same feel that Boz kind of did the same thing. If you think about it, that it was very much the same kind of principle of like, you can't make a mistake. It's all execution and go.
Well,
So
I liked the two-headed dumbbell no reps because there was a lot of drama in there with the two-headed dumbbell. There was a lot of people getting, and I've felt that before. I've definitely done that before, where one hit before the other head of the dumbbell hit, and it kind of does make it easier though. There's like a little rebound kick to it that makes it a little easier to get it up off the floor.
Yeah, or if you only hit the front head of the dumbbell.
Oh yeah,
it gets down to the ground faster. Like that's why,
Yeah. So there's some, and I like the judges were better this go around too. You know what I mean? So it was fun. I mean, watching Jeffrey Adler do what he did, that was amazing. When he decided, I think it was like halfway or 3/4 through through the second lap of the second round. He just decided to turn the jets on. Then it was like, yo, I'm out.
And Chandler Smith was up there too.
Oh yeah, Jeff, you want to bring up the leaderboard?
Chandler Smith was up there too, and it was so cool to see Adler, Roman, and Chandler side by side, and also like racing to the end, even though they were all on their different number reps, and it's not like they were racing each other. I think Roman and Chandler might have been closer.
You're on reps. The girls one.
Then
let's click it over to the dudes. Yeah.
But it was so cool.
Yeah, Chandler's in second. He took 7th in Helena. So
yep, I mean, and Roman took 5th. That number 1, Jeff. Yep. And Helena, the last event.
Yeah, just click on it.
Okay. Right here.
Yeah. So he got 5th. Chandler got 7th.
Yeah.
Who got in between them?
If you want to sort it by Helena. Ooh. All right, just take it off. I'll figure out how to sort it.
That's fine. That's fine.
But
yeah, it was a really cool race to the end.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, Roman was right there, but then it just, yeah. And then what? He had a few no reps in the snatches.
Oh, look at you!
Nice.
Oh, and Will Morad's race was so good too.
Yeah.
That was such a good race to watch that and to see that. And
yeah, he snuck in there too. He wasn't there, and then all of a sudden he was there, and he just.
I definitely was yelling at the TV for that.
Well, because Lazar was right there. You know what I mean? Like he was running so well, but dude, if you're the way Boz programmed that, it didn't really like. If you were going to be good at running, you had to be really good at running to have enough time if you were going to lose during the cycle speed of the gymnastics and the dumbbell.
Yeah, Lazar needed to be a little bit faster on the run to not give Will the chance to make up for the difference, because the range of motion is different, which means the cycle time is different, which means the speed is different. So if Lazar was just a little bit faster on the run and gave himself a little bit more distance between Will, but Will was making up a lot of time on his run.
Yeah, I think it was Noah. Noah was faster on the muscle ups. Will was faster on the dumbbell snatch, and Lazar was faster on the run.
Yep.
But it didn't matter because Chase and Sean said it. I think Lazar needed 3 more seconds on that run. If he could have been 3 seconds faster on that run, he would have had it, but he wasn't. And the cycle speed of Will Morad was just better.
It was so good.
And then, of course, not that Noah died, but like he blew up a little bit for his muscle up. So
yeah,
but it was really good. That was an awesome race too. Every heat's a good race because all of the people are mixed up. Like, everybody's so mixed up.
Yep.
That you have people you want to watch in the first heat, people you want to watch in the second heat. So now I find myself watching all of the heats.
Yeah.
Like in real time, in a real way. I don't really want to miss any heat because they're all over the place. Bellner's in this one.
Oh, do you see who Jeff is pointing at right now?
What? Who?
What place did he get in that one? I can't see that one.
Who is it? Justin Medeiros? Did he bomb it? No.
It's 30th.
You got 30th in Helena?
Yeah.
Whoo.
Well, good, because I'm not even going to talk. I'm going to talk about how petty he was in freaking ski bag, because he was so petty in ski bag, and I don't. It wasn't a good look, man. Not a good look. I wasn't a fan. And if I was Vellner or Roman or anybody else,
Lazar.
yeah, Lazar.
I mean, if you've been paying attention, you know the drama between that side or whatever.
It's
So
kind of the same thing that happened with help me out, Cara.
Oh yeah.
Cara, but she didn't finish the work. She missed a section of 3 squats in that one. He didn't Medeiros didn't miss the work, but he didn't advance the sandbag forward another, I don't know, what do you want to say, 10 feet or 8 feet?
So this is we're moving to the next one.
I can't.
So
petty.
We're moving to the next one. Yeah,
It was
the ski bag.
Yeah.
The ski bag. Yeah. So he got third.
Yeah.
He got third, beating out
he probably
Vellner by 2 places.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
By 2 places. Chandler by 3 places. Adler by 4. Roman by 5.
So it's
So that always goes back to the bigger question. Do you put it on the judges or do you put it on the athletes, or is it a sense of
very
both?
Clearly his judge did not wave him forward the way that all the other judges were waving forward other people.
And also, isn't there a sense of responsibility you see other
there's
people?
Certain integrity to it, and you literally watch the other 2 people that you passed go all the way to the line that they were supposed to go to. That there was the choppy line, the line that wasn't full, and you didn't.
Or do you mark it up better? Does the floor plan need to be marked up better? Where, I mean, in some events, they literally put stickers where the athletes need to go. You know what I mean? I think it still goes back to it's a collective. It's also very hard to be you're getting rewarded for finishing higher on an event that technically, you did all the reps, but technically you didn't follow the rules.
Well, I get it. In the first 30 squats, you went to every line that was a solid line.
Right.
Then in the round of 20 squats, you had to go to the broken line.
But I believe in the first 30, I believe every square had a number 5 on the square. So if this was the top of the square, there was a 5 on there. Yeah, you could see.
I mean, maybe I don't remember. Know if I saw that.
I don't remember seeing that on the 20 on the second half. But that's what I'm saying. If you are going to set everybody up to follow the same rules, then maybe that is something that can be done. But again, it goes back to the bigger question of whose responsibility is it? Is it how much falls on the judges and athletes?
If you hear the brief, you know the rules. I'm kind of a stickler for that. If they brief that, I'm going to go. If they briefed that in the round of 20 squats, you had to go to the broken line, and he didn't, and he just went to the thing, to whatever line he felt like, dropped it. Because like Chase said, it's very much easier to sprint that 8 feet or 10 feet or whatever it was.
Than it is to carry a 200-pound sandbag.
Yeah, to carry the sandbag to the broken line, do the squats, and then jump on the pads. So I don't know. Justin's looking a little petty to me. It doesn't look good on him, and I don't know. If I were some of these athletes, like if I look at it, there's at least 3 or 4 people that probably would have got in before him on that workout. You know what I mean? That probably would have put him around the 5:01 mark. And so that means Yele would have beat him. Bronislaw would have beat him. Patrick would have beat him. Freaking Chandler would have beat. I mean, there's at least 6, 7 other dudes that would have gotten in there before him. Just because he didn't carry the sandbag all the way that everybody else did. And you could see in the camera every judge being like, bring your bag forward, right here, right here.
Mhm.
Okay, squat. And then they all squatted.
Well, there was
So-
another one in that heat too that didn't move his sandbag up, because when they did the floor view, you could see that there were 2 bags that were not with the other bags. But both athletes, Justin being one of them, and then the other, I don't remember who the other one was, that they were both on the finish line.
But there wasn't a lot. I mean, there was, I thought when I watched it, there were way less mistakes with the judging than are normal. You know what I mean? Like,
They were a stickler for the squat depth.
Yeah.
I also feel like, again, for viewers, it's based on the view of the camera, because there's a lot of them that we're looking at them like from the front, and they look like they're not squatting below parallel, but then you see the side view and you can clearly see that. I mean, so it really is all about like where you're looking. And so before it used to be like, you're not, you're not squatting below depth. You're not squatting below depth, but it really is based off the camera view that we can see at home, and have to trust that the judges are, I mean, but they were there.
Yeah.
I think more than ever, this games, we're seeing a lot of no reps.
Yeah.
Like a lot of no reps.
But then that's what I thought too. They were like, hey, you know what? You have to walk forward. Or,
Mhm.
hey, that squat. There was a ton of no reps on the dumbbell. There was, there's a lot more stuff. You can see the judges are trying, and you can see that they're kind of more aware
Mhm.
and the sport, where they want the sport to go and how they want it to be perceived. So I like it. I liked it a lot. I just think that one should have been the same type of thing, where they went back, reviewed it. How long did it take you to walk from the correct square to the correct square on the first round? However long that took you, that's how many seconds are added to your crap, because that to me looks super unfair. Whether it was his fault or the judge's fault, it looked not okay, and it looked like, for the people that did it the way that it was briefed.
Mhm. Well, we still have a couple more days of, competition or whatever. I would be interested to see if something comes out tomorrow, if somebody has decided to, I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if I know Chase and Sean noticed, so if the broadcast noticed,
Yeah.
people are going to go back and watch that. They're going to notice too, but I feel like it'll be too late now that
that was my
the event's
question.
over. I don't think they can appeal it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's a time limit on like when they can appeal it and whatever, but I mean,
I think they would have had to have done it in the moment. And I was waiting for somebody to do it. See, when it happened with the girls, you saw Annie was like, yo, look right there. She didn't finish. Her her barbell isn't anywhere near the square. It was on it. I don't think men care like that. So
I don't know, with this drama that's been going on, from what it seems like, and shout out to every single buddy that has been doing, behind the scenes, like,
word.
Especially shout out to your boy and his team or whatever. They're doing great. Like,
yeah, Sevon and Heller.
We get to see a lot of the stuff.
That
but
that bike drama. I mean, man, I'm here for it.
I mean,
Mayhem's drama. I'm not
Mayhem's doing great. Proven's doing awesome. Like, people are putting out the stuff, and Buttery Bros too. Like, everybody's putting out the stuff, and it's so cool because you really feel like you're a part of.
I thought it was.
There.
I really did think it was funny that because Buttery Bros just put out with Medeiros, they filmed him and was like, "Hey, what happened on the bike and whatever," and he was very much just like, "I don't think it was anybody's fault. Neither one of us really wanted to fall, so I don't think it was anybody's fault." Blah blah. But when you watch Mayhem's, or
no, it was Hiller.
Well, and Mayhem. Did you see the Mayhem one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, those guys, Vellner, Lazar, and all of them were like, yeah, no, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
mm-hmm.
And they're pointing fingers and, like, calling a spade. And then you got Medeiros like, oh, I don't know. It just felt like neither one of us wanted to fall down. I'm like,
I guess different focus, different,
I would still go with the whole etiquette thing, and I just think the etiquette feels off a little bit with Medeiros, which is kind of weird, but because that didn't seem to be I don't know. He's showing a little bit of a different face. Maybe it's the age. Maybe it's the pressure of being the 2-time champ and having expectations on him this year or whatever. But I don't know. This little petty game is interesting. It's fun. I'm here for the drama and whatever. They have me completely engulfed in it this year, where they haven't in some past years, but this year they got me completely engulfed. Like, I'm happy Chandler's back doing Chandler things.
He looks great.
He looks really good.
He looks great, by the way. He looks like he's feeling good. He's he's doing the thing, and he looks great. He definitely looks good.
Yeah, he's sitting in 3 right now.
Yep.
Adler doing Adler things. The only one I'm super surprised about, really, honestly, is can we talk about? Oh, I forgot about this. Let me be ADHD for a second. Can we talk about Colton Mertens in ski bag? That was so boss.
Did you hear his interview?
Like,
care. He declared that he has the best, openly on microphone in front of the entire crowd and the cameras. He said, "I have the best squat in the game. So of course I should win that one." I was like, get it. Listen, he did it. He did the thing.
I don't know if he has the best squat, or I would lean more towards range of motion. But shit, if you got it, use it. I'm not mad at it. Like, let's go. I mean, he got them.
He got no reps. Like,
and he didn't give a crap about how fast. He was going on that skier.
He had to.
Those little arms and little legs. He was going for it, and he got it. And
it was really cool to see him to kind of just talk about him and kind of skip through the events or whatever. It was really cool to see him push the pace on the run too.
Yeah.
I mean, he did. He pushed that pace.
Oh, he's been trying hard and everything. There's nothing that
Yeah. But just seeing him, because he could have easily just kind of stayed back on the run and just accepted.
Oh, no, he's attacking all of it.
Very much was like, I'm in it, let's go. And that was super cool. So,
I would love to see him make top 10. I hope he gets it.
Happy for him.
I'm not sure what all the events are, but if they line up correctly, I think he could be in the top 10. That's super fun. I'm sure there'll still be a bunch more squats. I don't know, I haven't checked to see what they look like, but let's just take a quick look at the women's leaderboards, because there were some shakeups in that too.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I thought when I saw Helena and the women do Helena, and
Emma's back up there.
Yeah. Damn, man, Laura got that she failed that last
muscle
up. I feel like she just went out too hot, and after having alpaca and ski bag, which is also grip.
Yeah, but her grip strength is great from her background, from her rock climbing background.
I know, man, but she flew out of a cannon on those 400-meter runs.
Well, she also got a bunch of no reps too on the snatches or whatever. I mean, a couple. It seemed like more than not that people were getting no reps on that, and I got to give it to the judges too, because for Helena, they you had to go through a dip. You didn't have to go like over and then into a full dip and come up, but you had to go through a dip. And there were a couple girls that got no reps on the muscle ups because they were just straight arming it the whole time. And you can't do that. You have to go through a dip to show, the dip and everything like that. So, but,
I was like, ooh, I thought that when I saw her, I was like, ooh, she looks good. But then this whole competition, really, not the whole, but there's a couple events that she's gone out hot, and she's done the Noah Olsen thing and kind of burnt up when she didn't really have to. But
but she took that freaking.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, when she won ski,
that was impressive. She's had 2 of those with the pig flip, and then with that one, like that has
those were statement
the
workouts.
Ski bags. Yep. Those have been. She has just been attacking those like crazy. That's been so awesome to see that.
Dude, I still think she's gonna win. I feel like her bad events are kind of out of the way. I don't think that there's gonna be too many more things that are gonna put her really outside of the top 10. And
I don't know. Isn't the rumor that they're gonna have some sort of gymnastic skill, and the medley was not considered the inverted medley was not considered
the skill workout,
the gymnastic skill. That's the rumor.
Stop it.
Yeah, I think the rumor is that there's supposed to be a gymnastic skill, but the inverted medley was not the skill.
Well, if there is another one, it can't be handstand push-ups. I mean, they just did a million free handstand push-ups.
Yeah, but could it be something kind of like,
girl, if they come out with another deficit handstand push-up workout,
you're done. I'm
out. Like
you got nothing left for Boz.
I don't even know what I'm gonna be like, bro. You're just mean. Like
Yeah.
it's just that's just.
But he loves his gymnastics. You got to give it to him. You know.
I know, but I feel like it'll be like strict pegboards or some weirdo jump rope thing because we haven't seen double unders yet. We haven't seen anything with a jump rope yet. We haven't seen the rings yet. We haven't seen if he wants to bring back the
ring handstand push-ups.
No. The what was
the
it?
Traverse.
Yeah,
bars?
the Traverse bars. Like I can see that. I don't know. That'd be messed up though if he just does free handstand push-ups and then goes and does.
I mean, I don't know. Is it
strict
is
deficit.
it the L-sit? People have been like practicing the L-sit a lot. Is that more of the gymnastic skill? Is it like strict L, strict pull-ups, but you have to be in an L position the whole time? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm interested to see whatever this gymnastic skill is supposed to be.
That's messed up though. Oh man, if they do that to her, I'm gonna be so mad on so many levels.
You're kind of like
I'm kind of over it.
She paid her dues.
Yeah, I'm like, I want Vellner had his worst shit already. I think Laura had her worst shit already.
Like, let's just keep it going.
Can we just do some like legit CrossFit style things and let them duke it out? Because this is like the last 2 days have been like a prize fight. Like, man, they're like going 12 rounds. Everybody's hitting each other with haymakers. Yeah. Emma Lawson's back on top. She took it from Raptis. Like, Gazan's in there just trying to throw some blows here and there. And, Laura Horvath had it for a second. Now it's gone. Annie's doing anything sitting in 7th place. Like, I want to watch them throw haymakers at each other for another 2 days and see where the chips fall and land. And
me too. I think this is one of the most exciting games because neither. I mean,
there's no clear winner. Everybody just Roman. Roman's doing Roman things.
Yeah, and you can't take that away from him. The man has been very, very consistent. I'm just loving the fact that there's such a shakeup on the women's side.
Yeah,
there's a shakeup 2 below in the men's. Like,
Roman's up by 100 points.
But the thing is also too is that we have a lot of events left too.
Yeah, and Adler might be feeling himself now after his event win, and he's been like he's got a 2nd, 25th, 15th, 8th, 1st. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? If Roman just keeps staying in the top 10, I think he's fine for 100 points. But if he's got, I don't know where his worst events were. Last year, I think his worst events were Saturday. Okay. And then he came back and like literally won everything on Sunday. So
I don't know. There's still a lot of games left, but I've been on the edge of my seat the whole time, which has been super exciting and super cool to just.
Yeah, it's been super fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward. Today was a really, really freaking fun day. And I want to see them just like Mike Tyson's punch each other out for the next 2 days.
Yeah, I kind of would love to see oh shoot, I don't remember what year it was, but it was where Fikowski and Holberg, because Holberg got on the podium, right?
Yeah, where they tied each other. He won because he won an event. The pull. It was like a run, bike, pull the sled thing.
2-stroke pull.
Ooh, but yep, the 2-stroke pull. He definitely won that. Nice.
Not saying it has to be like a tie, but like the fact that it was like literally down to the wire of who was going to take that last spot. Yeah. I would love that for the rest of the weekend. I think that these tests and I don't know if it's the weather and I don't know if it's because
I just pull this up just for you and John Young? I'm just going to pull this up for you and John Young just for a second. Hold on.
Oh boy.
just for you and John Young. So take a look at your boy Patrick Vellner right here, right?
Yeah.
27.
Yep.
6'6", 27, 6'6". Your man is doing Patrick Vellner things. Like he's doing Patrick.
Wait, hold on. Can you say that again?
Yeah, for real.
Because I can't really see it. So can you just say that again?
His score
Yeah.
is in the first event 27.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets a 6th,
Mm-hmm.
6th, 27th, 6th, 6th.
What do you have the second 27th in?
Alpaca, because he failed the rope climb and it took him forever to get it back.
Yes. We didn't really talk about alpaca, but that's probably why.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because you and John Young are both like traumatized by it.
Can we just talk about how slow those sleds were moving? Those sleds were
on the way back. On the way down, they were fine.
No, for some of the athletes, they couldn't even
Don't
move it.
start it. Don't even start with that. There was nothing wrong with the lanes.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not. I wasn't saying there's anything wrong with the lanes. What I was saying is that weight was heavy.
Yeah, on the way back. On the way back, I feel like they got destroyed by the time they had to do that last sled push when they had all of the kettlebells on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's when everybody looked like it was just like, oh God.
They were like chugging through mud.
Well, I can't do anything.
Yeah, but there were a couple people that barely got it.
Yeah.
Got it through the very first section from the beginning of the event.
I don't think that I think that was literally just a buildup of all of the bike and the pig chipper. They had that heavy pig in the chipper.
Mm-hmm. Will you see where Hopper is?
Oh, poor Hop. Oh, we didn't even talk about the cut lines yet. Who got cut? No. Good call.
Well, this is all unofficial. So
no, it's updated. Leaderboard's updated.
I know, but don't they like make it official after they review everything for the day or okay, so
Hopper's 31, so if that stands then he's cut because it's 30. It's cut to 30.
What did he get on the last event?
Yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah. Helena, what did he get? Helena
37th.
Wow. I mean, he looked checked out in that event.
Yeah,
like he looked like he was
he can run. So he must, I don't know if the heat got him.
I don't know. There was that gloss over eyes looking thing. All right. So who just made the cut? Because it's not big. It's not really big enough for me to read it. So
Fabian Benito.
Okay.
Jack Farlow, Luke Parker. Luke Parker's in. Nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, and Big Bronny made it. Bronislav.
Bronny made it?
Bronny's in.
Oh shoot.
James Sprague. I was worried about his tall, skinny behind, but he's in there. Nick Matthews good. All right, let's go. We lost Cole Grayshaber and he won.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got all 30s though.
Except for the one he won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We lost Cole Sager. Alex Vigneault. Cervini. He was fighting for his life. Jake Douglas and Semenoff. That's who we lost on the men.
Oh, Jake Douglas. What place was he in? What place did he finish?
38.
Wow.
He's a big boy, though. He
is a big boy.
He likes to lift weights. If he'd have made it, if there would have been a strength something in there, he would have. I mean, I don't know if he would have made the cut, but at least he would have had a better score somewhere.
I would have loved to have seen him actually lift heavy. That would have been so cool to see that.
He's a big boy. He can do big boy things.
Yeah. Well, good. Congrats to Bronny. That's awesome that he made it in the cuts.
Ooh, Ellie Turner survived, and she looked hurt. After Helena.
What?
She's in 26th.
Wow.
And she finished last in Helena, and I really thought she was.
I mean, her back is not only taped, like KT taped, but it looked like there were bandages on it.
Someone said a hip pull too, but if your back's pulling, it's probably pulling on your hip as well.
Yeah, so. She was limping when she was running, and then when she came down from her very last, I mean, you got to give it to the CrossFit community because that's what we're all about. And when she came in by herself for the last run, everybody stood up. And the minute that she heard the crowd, she started crying and she just kept going. And
That's another one of those moments you won't forget.
Yeah.
When it comes to CrossFit and the CrossFit community.
And she did a couple muscle ups and then she came down, and as she came down, she kind of slipped and fell on her butt. So I don't know if like, I don't know. But her back didn't just look like it was KT tape trying to put some support on there. Like it looked like there were white bandages on there too. So I'm interested to kind of let this eventually flush out when she's ready. There's no pressure of like her having to tell this,
but
whatever.
I mean, she made it. I just don't even know if she's going to continue to compete.
If it's worth it to continue to compete.
Yeah.
So
she obviously running bothers her. So, because that's where she was the most. And I mean, I didn't get to see too much of her doing the snatches because
they were very slow and very controlled. And so, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. And,
we saved our girl, Sydney Wells. So there's still a Wells at the games.
Okay. She's in there.
That's good. We lost.
Who did we lose?
Who's notable? We lost Kelly Baker, Fee Sagafi, Matilda Garnes. Manon Anganese.
Victoria Campos.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Emma McQuaid. Ouch.
Oh, she's out too?
She must have. Well, I mean, she didn't have great scores. I don't know if she would have made it anyway, but it looks like she doesn't even do Helena.
Oh, okay.
So she might have.
Maybe she got hurt.
Maybe she withdrew.
Yeah, maybe she got hurt or something.
I don't know.
But.
Well, no, she had 122 points. Oh, no, that wouldn't have put her in the cut line anyway. So, all right. Well, that's where we're at.
Woo! It's been a good.
It's spicy. It is super spicy, and I cannot wait to see. I'm here for the rest of the drama. I really am. I can't wait to see what else happens. I want to see if Medeiros can get it together and be the champ.
So are you just last thing, and then we'll go and close it up until tomorrow?
I'm petty. Whatever. I'm super petty right now.
I know that, but like, is it more because of that one event, or is it from like just hearing that it sounds like that he was part of a lot of people's issues on the bike? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I don't care about the jostling on the bike. Big boy jostling. I mean, Luke Parker got like banged the hell up.
Yeah.
He got stitches in his knees and stuff, and he was a big boy and just kept it moving like whatever. I could care less about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly more, it's just, I don't know. I have a problem with that shit. Like you see what everybody else is doing, and you took a competitive edge to get yourself up 6 places in that workout. And I mean, I guess I should give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know if I do because I'm petty as hell. So I don't know if I give him the benefit. I don't know if I give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like and I'm wrong, and maybe someone will show a behind the scenes thing where it shows otherwise, whatever. But come on, dude. Everybody walked to that first box right before the platform, did their squats, dropped their shit, and then jumped on the platform. And
does it feel very Katrin-esque?
No, it doesn't. When did Katrin do that? Did Katrin do that? Oh, when she
didn't do something and technically played the game, but kind of didn't do the work.
Maybe a little bit. maybe a little bit.
So it's gonna take you some time to forgive him. Got it.
Yeah, because I've been all about the champ, and I've been messing with you about the champ, and now I'm a little bit like, hey, you're grounded for the day. Can't come out and play till Monday. Sorry.
Well, we still have a lot of the weekend left, a lot of CrossFit for the weekend. Excited to watch it, excited to talk about it. And
yeah, man, absolutely. I'm super stoked. Now the cuts are gone. It's down to 30, so it'll even be faster and more aggressive.
Remind me, the next cut is when? When do they cut down to?
I think it's tomorrow night.
They cut down to 20 tomorrow night?
It's like legit for the last day, Sunday, yeah.
It's the same for Saturday and Sunday?
I think so.
Or, sorry. No, it's the same.
No, I think
they cut tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they cut tomorrow
then everybody gets to.
And then the last 20 get to go
all
to
day Sunday
and do Sunday things. So
cool.
Should be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right,
girl.
Sounds good.
It was fun. Thanks, Jeff, for running the background. Love you.
You're not like, you gonna wave goodbye? Bye. Okay. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Deuces.